Okay, on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And down, a little bit, down.
Það er smá, ég pæli hvort við erum að reyna að horfa meira í kameru, eða þú veist.
For me, visual artist basically just means it's almost like a word for freedom. That you can do whatever you want and you can call it visual art. That was like a brilliant thing that was kind of given to us at the beginning of the 20th century by people like Marcel Duchamp. It really feels like the ultimate freedom profession. I'm Ragnar Kjartansson and I am a visual artist living in Iceland.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Lucky. It's so nice, the tree. The tree is fantastic.
It's really cool, the tree.
Especially when you're tilting against it. Hér krossum, við erum út úr rammanum. Æðislega.
For me, being an artist is a way to live life creating moments. Moment is so important. Very similar to like a children's play.
Yeah.
You meet your friends and you play and you try to create a situation that's magical.
At the end of history, I will wait for you. Hoping you will come. I cannot keep my dreams straight. I cannot keep my dreams straight. I cannot keep my dreams straight.
For an artist like Ragnar, art is a part of his life from the beginning. He's just a vehicle for something that needs to be explored and that he can go to whatever length that will take him.
As they row from Kampar towards the village, Ólafur is overwhelmed by the future awaiting him. Everything is possible.
It's all about art as a way of expressing yourself. To better understand humanity and better understand your emotions.
By the stream, my love.
Just to find your way in the world.
Iceland plays a huge role in kind of what I am as an artist. It's a really specific, strange place. Because it's up north, kind of by the end of the world. Iceland was just like a sheep farming community until the mid-20th century. Then suddenly, like, city life started happening. So I remember in the generation of my grandparents, my grandfather was a sculptor, but they had just both moved from the countryside to Reykjavik to basically create culture. It was almost make-believe, you know, like, let's do this. My mom, she went to acting school in England.
That's lovely, darling.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
She was in class with Judi Dench and James Fox and all these really great actors. But she never ever had the idea in her head that she should stay in England and pursue a career there, because like you just had to go back to this island to create culture. So that's also maybe a part of this feeling of make-believe. Is nobody's like a real cultural person. You're just kind of, yeah, we're just like pretending this is a real European place.
He was studying at the art school in Iceland, and then he made this painting for me. Ragnar always finds some trick.
My great religious painting.
Uh-huh. Yes. That's how it is.
Birth of Jesus.
Yes, the holy birth.
So that's like piece that started in art school.
How did it feel?
How did it feel?
To spit on him? Marvelous. Yes.
And then I decided this rule that we should film it every 5 years. I just really like this idea of repetition, that it creates a mantra, creates something religious. It just becomes mystical. It just becomes like a religious experience. I started out as an artist, like I was in a band. We had this band called Trabant, which was an electro-clash, flamboyant pop group. We got a record deal. We did like what's called the toilet tour of England. Then I thought to go to art school, like all European bands come from art school. And so I went to art school and I learned about performance art and of course conceptual art and feminist art. I make all kinds of work, but sometimes there's these themes that come again and again in my works. Like, let's do a musical piece.
Once again, I fall into my feminine way.
The video work allows you to make music that is like out of the music world. Because I just like the idea of the singing painting, to visualize music. I very much like the situation you create when you do pieces. Like, let's go put some gear in this place and play it there. And it's always this mundane absurdity. The magical and the mundane in conversation.
I'm the only one who's cruel.
Performance is for Ragnar a key element to maneuver in the world and to approach his art making. And I guess that comes from his theatrical background, but it also has to do with his interest in pretense, that there is a way of moving around in the world where you try things out and you pretend to do something. And that sort of becomes a performance in a way. He pretends to be a painter, he pretends to be an actor, he pretends to be a country musician. You could say that he's performing his way through life, but it's just a way of exploring. There's nothing false about it. It's just a method. It's a very sincere method.
growing up in this kind of milieu of, art, I became sort of fascinated by this kind of idea of the bohemian artist. And then when I got invited to do the Icelandic Pavilion in Venice, I think I was 32 at the time, which was like pretty young to get that gig. But Jesus, how am I gonna put this is my art inside some palazzo by the Grand Canal, So then I just got this idea that it would be great just to turn it into a studio and to collaborate with a friend of mine, Páll Haukur Björnsson, just to ask him to be in a speedo being the object, and I would be the painter, and we would just be in this situation for half a year and kind of slowly deteriorate everything. It's hilarious, like I am kind of the ultimate cliche in art history. I am a white male wanting to be a oil on canvas painter and have a bohemian life where I I think through kind of learning about how to have fun with that identity and also like use it as criticism. There was kind of this wishful feeling that the end of masculinity. I think a lot of my artistic vision just comes from Fluxus and this idea of like art as a kind of just like a fluid happening. At the end of the Biennale, when there is no one there and it's cold and miserable, we were both gone crazy from alcoholism and hysteria. Then it was a masterpiece. This piece, which is called A Boy and a Girl and a Bush and a Bird and a Fish in the Sea, it just comes from me and David went to the countryside. We were smoking pipe and playing guitar, and then we sort of started writing this song. It felt so right in this crazy space. The greatest banana plantation in Europe. And then I just thought we should make a film in this space, just for the hell of it. All artistic decisions were almost a coincidence. It's like a situational painting with music. It really takes a village, community effort to do the piece. Crazy lucky thing for me is to work with Lilja, who is just like a master producer, being soaked in David's music. It's incredible. In my life and kind of in the life of the artists around me, art and life is very mixed up. There's also this kind of weird confidence. They're like, yep, well, let's just do it and hope for the best.